Well, we're at Mammoth Cave, taking Huckleberry for what's likely to be his last trail ride before he goes to sunny Florida. And today it's, I think it's supposed to get down to 40. It started out warm this morning, now it's supposed to get to 40 before lunch. And really windy, so it's just kind of cold and not so pleasant. But work's got to be done. So we're doing the Raymer Hollow Trail today, Raymer Hollow and Mill Branch. And it's got some rocky spots with some mud, stuff like that. And just a good little training ride. So we'll show you some of that as we come to it. Really deep mud spot. Really deep. There you go, good boy. This is the tricky part on the trail. There's all this loose rock covered by the leaves, and it's got mud bogs in it. So, gotta make them be really careful and not rush through it. Not be trying to catch up with the friends or panic in 3/4 of the way through it, which a lot of horses do. They'll go in fine, but coming out they go fast. So, just something we worry about and work on. Slow down this hill. There you go, good boy. Gotta like a horse that's careful, listens to you when you give him a half halt, when you ask him just to stop even. Like right here, going over this log, there we go. Good. Nice job. Right here, all this rock here is slick. You see all those marks on the rocks? That's from horses sliding. So, again, it's not a place I want a horse to walk even at a normal speed. I want to half hold him, every 3 strides if that's what it takes. But anytime he goes just a little too fast or doesn't watch his feet, I'm going to say, hey, pay attention. But sometimes the horses are so comfortable in this that they just kind of walk through it blindly. I want them to understand that this is a place to be careful, not a place to rush. Digger's up there leading us. This one's interesting. So it's actually got like a little ledge that we're going to have to jump off into a muddy spot. Good job, buddy. Okay. I know, it's hard, isn't it? Good boy. That was nice. Hi, Digger. So we're climbing up the hill. Halfway to the top. Huckleberry's leading now. And still a little bit of wind right here, but not so bad. The trees are kind of protect us a bit more on this ridge. So I'll take it. So I'm the only one that would be tickled with this. Huckleberry decided to stop, and there's a little patch of grass here. And he said, Digger, you can just go. So I like that because that shows that he's not dependent on the other horse to feel comfortable. And we work a lot on that. So very happy with this. Oh boy. Now we've decided to go ahead and catch up. Baby keeps waiting for us. He doesn't realize what I'm doing. Doesn't matter. Huckleberry was glad to have a little bite. No hands on the reins. See if he'll want to rush forward. And if he did, I would check him. And he's like, look, Digger's so slow I can take a bite while I catch up. But remember, if they're eating, they're relaxed. So sometimes you're going to stop and use the restroom or whatever you might need to do. So you can't have your horse panicking to catch up once you get back on. Nice boy. And this is why we work on that. This is also why the owner needs to work on it too, because it's respect and it's also trust. And if he doesn't trust you, and you feel all anxious and worried, then he's going to be anxious and worried. So, every owner needs to work on this with their horse, so the horse understands that I can trust you, and now I'm left with just you, but that's an okay thing. I know, bub. All right, let's go ahead and catch up. Nice job. And how do you fix this? If you got upset, you would go, catch up, and do some work around that other horse, and then let him rest away. It's a very natural thing. We're asking this horse to do something that nature tells him never to do, never leave the herd. And so it's something you always have to work on, but how you do it is never telling him no and not fight him over it. Just let him get to the other horse, do some kind of work, and then let him rest away. And obviously it's better to do this at home first in good footing, but it is very doable on the trail too. Just pick your trail and also pick who you ride with. Some people are not understanding of that kind of stuff, so you have to kind of pick your audience and pick your friends. This is an interesting part of the trail because it goes up at a decent rate, and it's got this big gully you got to ride in, and sometimes the horses will want to try to get on the edge of this, and that is obviously it's very dangerous. So it gives you just a little bit more of a challenge, makes the horse kind of know to watch his footing and go where you put him. I had one horse once that would want to get on the edge because it'd be muddy in the middle, and then he'd keep falling down and sliding, which you're going to wrench a tendon, wrench your back, cause some kind of accident. So there's a reason we always go through the middle, is because that's usually the safest spot. Ooh, this is a muddy spot. You're good, bud. Good job. Excellent horse. Good job. Good boy. So we've reached the end of our trail ride together. Davey's left and gonna go. We're gonna meet back, but we're gonna go back towards home on different trails. He's going about 3/4 of a mile longer, and we're going this way. Well, Davey's made his way out on the other trail, and we're headed home a different way, just to practice leaving. Again, sometimes you want to go back home, and maybe the rest of the group wants to continue on, and you need your horse to be safe and trust you through that process. So he had his head up for 100 feet, something like that, and then he got over it. So I'm not going to expect him now to even care whatsoever. I just expect him to say, okay, Jenny says it's okay, I can do this. So we're not expecting our horses to always be perfect and never have their own feelings. It's just the fact that they can trust you to guide them through this, and they're okay because they're still in the herd because they have you. And you are the herd leader, which gives them a little bit of confidence and a little bit of safety. And just something we practice. Not everybody's going to be in this situation, but you never know what you're going to be dealt with. So why not practice it now versus wait till it's a problem and then have an issue. Horses need to build confidence, and this is how we do it. It's just expose them to as many different situations as we can. And we got off to walk at the end. We had separated from Digger, and he's being great. And we thought we'd just, instead of riding into camp, we're just going to dismount and walk to camp, huh, Huckleberry? He's like, it's cool, man, it's cool. Good boy. And he didn't rush at all. So, love it that after he got separated from Digger, he never got worried. And in fact, he walked a little bit slow, which may have been him thinking to turn around and go home or go to Digger. But that's a lot better than rushing and getting anxious. So I'll take it all day.